Yo! Welcome back to the channel. If you didn't know, there are actually tons of people behind the scenes of the Wuhan saga happening right now, and some other news which deserves much more appreciation and attention apart from all the important info that the media is putting out. So instead of reiterating whatever the media said, we are going to speak about three separate very important things. Some very important people, the virus and our small country, and some amazing businessmen. So let's just get into it. We know that all medical staff, regardless of hospitals, disease centers, or some small teams even, has been putting their lives at risk day in and day out, doing very thorough checks during this period. We definitely need to show them all our support and appreciation for everything that they've done and continue to do, especially the ones working in Singapore and globally as well, which, by the way, includes the one working in China. Just watch this short interview by CNN of a nurse who's currently working in Wuhan but isn't a local in the country.
因为我是外地的嘛，然后爸爸妈妈都不在身边。 担心我们这里上班的这种状态，我们说不要紧，我们说我们的防护很到位，其实是为他们是让他们安心。我们自己其实说不怕是不可能的，谁都怕，真的很担心。但是我们在这个工作岗位上，我们必须就有自己的使命感，必须去做这样的事情。
To put it in a better perspective, they are at the highest risk in the entire world right now. And if you didn't catch the most honorable part of the interview, she said that as long as we are on duty, our own sense of mission will support us, and that's extremely powerful, right? And I'm very sure that every single staff in the line of duty has that in their heart as well. So on the other hand, we have tons of stupid ass Singaporeans saying things like as long as they are from China, they deserve to get the virus, or even things like they are supposed to die. I really don't understand what the fuck is that logic all about, because it completely doesn't make sense. First things first, China has 1.3 billion people. Doesn't this come down to the same logic as what happened very recently in Singapore in regards of the PMD ban? Just because of some stupid fucking morons, everybody else's rice bowl got destroyed. But that doesn't mean everybody riding the PMD is at fault, right? Doesn't that mean the same thing to the 1.3 billion people country? Of course, I don't agree with everything that they do, which is considered culture in their country, and I don't think that I need to put in any graphic clips or pictures and things like that. And actually I had them, but I just didn't want to include them in because I thought that it was really ridiculous. But you get the point. To be very frank, if you're one of them saying things like that, like they're supposed to die and things like that, you're not just being xenophobic, you're just being completely racist, and that's just pretty messed up, man. Also, not forgetting our airline staff, especially the ones working in Singapore Airlines right now, because there are still flights going over to Beijing and Shanghai as of this current moment, and Straits Times reported that there are 21 flights to Beijing and 28 to Shanghai weekly just for the month of Jan. That's a shit ton of flights. And luckily, as a safety precaution, they don't have to stay overnight and require them to return to Singapore ASAP. Let's also not forget our 1,500 SAF personnel who work round the clock and packed 5.2 million masks. It's an insane amount of work. Each shift had 450 people who were expected to pack 200,000 packs of masks. That was just what was needed to do, right? It doesn't include the admin planning, the back-end necessities, the annoying people on the job. It's really a huge deal, and trust me, I was a regular previously and I completely understand you guys. And for those of you who are commenting things like ORD low and ping IC and things like that, seriously, go and fuck yourself, you fucking ungrateful swine. So on behalf of everyone who cares, and for some assholes among us, I really like to take this time to thank you guys for your service and everything that you've done, for all the time, effort and sacrifice that you guys have put in. Please know that there are more people who care and appreciate for what you guys do compared to just some plain and stupid people around us. So once again, thank you for everything that you guys done. We really appreciate it. At the time of recording this right now, Singapore already has 16 new cases in a mere 9 days, and that includes one Singaporean who was part of the 92 who was evacuated from Wuhan to return back to Singapore. I happened to see this article which was released by Today couple days back on 27 Jan to be exact, saying that government cautions against overreacting. Which brings me to my second point, that Singapore is a really small country. It was completely understood from the article that it's not to overreact in terms of banning the entire China or travelers or things like that. But I'm sorry, right? Even though Singapore has really strong precautionary measures right now, I personally don't think that overreacting is the word to use in this case, based upon how fast the virus has been spreading across the world. Out of 16 cases here in Singapore, some of them has been to really populated areas such as Orchard Road, Marina Bay Sands, Geylang, and we all know that how packed these places are. I think the people are more worried and concerned compared to overreacting in this case, because as we all know that Wuhan is less lethal than SARS, but it's more contagious, right? Numbers are also clearly showing that SARS had 8,098 total cases in 8 months, but in just 52 days, we currently surpassed 6,000 over cases. Taking into consideration that these are just numbers being reported, it's pretty concerning. But just like when your friend throws down a house of 2 and you got that goddamn straight flush in your hand.
So all new visitors with recent travel history to mainland China within the last 14 days will not be allowed to enter into Singapore or to transit through Singapore.
Amazing. Take note that this isn't just nationality based, right? It's anybody who's been to China in the last 14 days will not be allowed in Singapore or transit via Singapore. That's way better, and thank you so much for that. So let's talk about Singapore's top-notch businessman, the next Jack Ma or Mark Cuban, billionaire boy selling fucking masks on Carousel for $50,000 to $5,000. This guy is selling a $50 mask, and yesterday when I checked his post, it was still it was still available. But it's currently sold right now, and he's like, stock is running low because price has gone up. What price has gone up? $50 for you up. Then there's this another guy. He's using a real unique selling point, right? Saying they're selling Prada mask and it was worn by a K-pop star. K-pop star and our Singaporean all earning the same amount of money. Fuck you lah, your brain on inside your backside or what? I don't know why we have experts, what World Health Organization, why we need all this. This guy has the anti-corona, anti-pneumonia surgical mask charcoal. Buy this, confirm won't get it one. What? Fuck all, fella. This one champ. I'm telling you, this one is the champ. This guy is selling the $5,000 mask. Like, who? I think people who went to army will know that this, if I'm not wrong, right, this is like the one you wear before you go inside the gas chamber. What? Singapore cannot smell What? The air all gone pecah. Fucker. What? I don't know what he thinking. Who will buy this in the right mind? Oh, so what? This guy will be like, oh, today is a good day to go to work. Oh, fuck, got Wuhan. Okay, mask up. What the fuck lah, dey? I'm pretty sure you guys are the same fucking morons who went to flip the K-pop tickets as well. It's a fucking protection thing which is gonna help our people, but you guys just want to earn money. There's like so many other ways to earn money. Come on lah. But in all honesty, I really hope the government hunts you guys down because you guys really deserve it. So really the best things we can do right now is to maintain our own personal hygiene and keep updated with the necessary precautions given by the media every now and then. Also, for goodness sake, if you're sick, please don't head out or get yourself checked, because as we all know that this virus is infecting more people with weaker immune systems. So nowadays if you go to any bus stop or MRT stations, then you just like cough one time and then people start wearing masks, people covering their nose, giving you that one look kind of thing. Like, it's so weird nowadays. So if you're really feeling unwell, get yourself checked because it doesn't do you good, it doesn't do people around you good as well. There are also tons of different type of videos like inside the hospitals or some riots, different type of diseases. There's a lot of weird things going around the internet right now, especially on Facebook. Please don't trust everything you see online because it can be from people who dislike a certain country. So please make sure that it's from a trustable source with the updated date and year. Even during all of this, there is still stupid people leaving really dumb comments. I really have no better time than to do a great comments episode 2 right now, so I'm definitely gonna get to it right away. So all links and sources mentioned in this video will be in the description below if anybody wants to take a deeper look. If you like this video, give it a like, share it along with your friends, I'll really appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing to my channel. I do release new videos every week. Follow me on Instagram for regular updates as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!